Hello everybody, welcome back. It's been a while with some co-op here since F123. It's been at least a good month or so, but we're here for episode 1 on F124. It's the same two guys, myself and Matt212, return to now the Visa Cash App Racing Bull F1 team in hopes that one of us is going to land a ride at Red Bull Racing in place of Sergio Perez next season. Matt, we're two young rookies coming onto the grid, replacing Sonoda and Ricardo. We're in a car that's smack dab in the midfield, best of the rest, and we have high hopes coming into this career mode.
We certainly do. I think we're both hoping for a big opening season, maybe get the call up to Red Bull down the line. Unfortunately, EA have broken co-op career mode though.
Yep.
Gary is the number one driver, so I'm going to earn R&D. And I can't do anything with it, which is so stupid. But I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. Of course, as always, format stays the same as last year. So one-shot quali, 35% races. Because it's Season 1, we've got a full 24-race calendar as well, which is hopefully going to be very, very exciting. And luckily this year, Gary, it does mean that we don't have back-to-back sprints on the same night anymore.
Oh, no, we got to do sprints.
We do have to do sprints, I'm afraid.
Oh, no.
Japan and we will. China and Miami in a couple of weeks are going to be all on one night with the new, even worse sprint format for us.
Yes.
But I guess we'll head to the season grid reveal.
Let's run it. You guys already know my thoughts on sprint racing.
Have you been editing them out of your videos?
No, I'm doing them.
No, fair enough.
So I'm doing a format where I do short qualifying for sprints.
Yes, yeah. It's what I normally do.
Makes it a little bit better.
It makes the whole weekend a lot more manageable, doesn't it? Because the problem is as well, obviously, everyone wants to see the entire sprint weekend in one video. And I'm just there, like, normally that's going to end up being like a 45-minute video, which is a lot. But say, we'll have to deal with the sprints a few weeks down the line. Oh, look at this chat. We won't have Cursed Yuki. That's a real shame. It's going to be Gary and I. Look at all of them. Look at the hype. Look at the build-up. How many times have we watched this? Perez, I'm coming for your seat. Gary, it's us.
We're looking hot on the grid right there.
We made it. We made it.
I didn't even ask, what were your thoughts on Montreal?
I liked it. It was a good race. I enjoyed it.
I agree. I think it was. I love a home race, but honestly, I think maybe my favorite race of the year.
No, I say on our podcast today, we said it's best race so far of the year.
I was surprised by Lando. It looked like he was looking so good, and then he just didn't have it after the second kind of bit of rain.
Yeah,
the
McLaren
safety
couldn't
car, obviously,
fire
so.
it back up again. Yeah. We look like a couple, apparently, which is fair. George did bottom it many times.
New sim racing gloves.
I've got some for you, Gary, if you want.
I'm not putting Matt 212 on my hands. I thought about that. I just can't put Matt all over me, you know?
To be fair, you could probably get your own ones.
Well, who are your gloves?
IMB. I can set you up with the guy.
Get me hooked up.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. I can't believe I can't do anything with my R&D. Can I not give it to you or anything? Wait, it says Visa Cash App RB team. What's option 1? Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, it's so stupid. So stupid. Exclamation mark gloves if you want to buy them at 212 gloves. BZ, welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. If you've got like a decent wheel, you should be using gloves. Is all I can say. So we are already worried that whoever ends up going to Red Bull is going to end up accidentally taking Max's seat. We recorded No Wheel today, yes. We actually managed to get it out there. Well, it'll be out tomorrow. But yeah, we got it recorded. It's a long one as well. It's about an hour. So we did well. Look at us two, Gary. Best mates and everything down at VCarb. How long's that going to last?
Matt, I'm coming into this co-op with a new attitude.
You know you've cocked up. You know you've cocked up, don't you?
What do you mean?
Why is it full qualifying?
Watch this, Matt.
Oh, there we go.
Boom.
Why can
I
you
told you.
change that?
I told you we had to load into the session.
I thought you had to do it beforehand.
No, you can change qualifying right up until qualifying.
Oh yeah, you can, can't you?
Yeah.
I always forget that.
So
Can I now do upgrades on the car?
For reference, people wondering about what difficulty we're playing on, we are on 104 for this race.
Bahrain's quite difficult.
I was gonna say
yeah.
Bahrain's usually one of the harder tracks. I have noticed personally, it seems like the AI are easier this year. Could also be because they're in a train a lot.
Yes.
So it makes them
45
quite
AI.
easy to fight. But
Yeah. Yeah. We got to remember at the end of the day, chat, co-op for us is a bit of like a Carnage entertaining series rather than too serious. It is a bit of fun. Gary and I just like crashing into each other. And the most alarming bit is mechanical failures are on. So I'm gonna get screwed. Right. Come on then, chat. We're gonna knuckle down. This year it's a new me. We're gonna be focused, we're gonna be quick. I've even brought a setup for Bahrain, kind of.
I'm looking good in that helmet right there.
I like my full orange helmet.
Okay, mate, this is the first running.
I mean, there's no point me doing practice programs, is there? I won't earn any R&D.
Oh, you don't even get R&D?
No, I will do, but I can't use it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you can save it up, bro.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, can we make me the number one driver for the second half of this? Hey, what? I've now only got 95 R&D.
I got 495. I'll make some upgrades.
I
after
did.
Practice here.
This is so weird. So weird.
Oh yeah, I would still the handling. So the handling issues, I think, in my opinion, with this patch, I didn't hate the handling as much as some creators like to go into it. Alex Gillen. But with the new patch, it's certainly better. Like I said, I wasn't even fully against it. I hated it at first, but I got used to it and didn't actually mind it. But the patch, I think, definitely improved it overall. So.
Yeah, it was much better in races than it was one lap, but
Yes,
it's definitely
absolutely
better now.
Okay, me again, mate. We've made
So the handling's good. They've added the AI issues back into the patch. Thank God. Some shouldn't even have needed to have been patched in to begin with. The tire issues, they will still start a wet race on a dry tire. Tell me how you managed to screw that up. I would love an explanation on that from Codemasters, because that's quite shameful and embarrassing.
My guess is because the grip data now comes from the tires, not the aero anymore. That's why they've popped it up.
My force feedback will not work in my wheel.
I have not had that.
And I'm getting it right now.
That's not good.
So
The V-carb sounds very odd.
it does kind of sound good.
So
Quite a few
apparently,
bugs
yeah,
in the game,
you
though.
spend my R&D,
Oh, really?
which I'm not quite sure how that works, but
Do I need to turn
all the
that
game is
212
automatically
up?
doing.
Well,
Yeah, let us know about the audio, chat. Make sure everything's working as it should be! When are they going to fix the flying cars over curbs? That I don't know. But yeah, chat, it's a new me this year's game, because Gary and I genuinely, we were talking about this beforehand. We want to genuinely run like 5 seasons of this if we can. I think...
Yeah, it's not coming back at all. I know how we can kind of fix it. We'll just hit, and then...
Gary,
What?
do you reckon this year we might achieve 100 episodes of co-op? That's actually quite a lot, isn't it? That's basically
100
50
episodes?
weeks. That will require F125 to come out late. I reckon
Yeah.
we'll get to about 80 episodes this
They're
year.
going to release F125 in, like, January.
You reckon?
And the game won't even work, and they'll just be like, we'll patch it.
Yeah, we'll patch it by June.
Alright, I got to come into the pits so I can fix the force feedback.
Oh, Gary. That's not good, is it?
Matt needs to be turned up a tad. Let me turn him up while we're at it.
Oh, what is that
I
understeer?
consider, looking aside from the bugs and whatnot that need to be fixed ASAP, I am enjoying F124.
I don't mind it. I think it's good fun.
So, yeah, I think it's a good time. You guys are going to see a black screen here for a moment while I turn Matt up. I'm going to turn him up to like 115.
Oh, baby.
You guys should be able to hear him quite a bit better.
I can't get over how weird the V-carb sounds.
There is a few cars that sound strange with the onboard. The Mercedes is another one.
Does it?
It's like the audio is in a different setting.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it
this always
doesn't
feels
sound-
muffled.
Yeah, it's not. It's like the engine's not in the foreground. And the
Yeah,
Mercedes
very
is
odd.
the same way.
I mean, this is the thing. We're not really sure who did test the game before it released.
Someone
obviously
that
the beta-
doesn't know how to test
the-
the game. I'll tell you that much.
Well, the beta doesn't cover a load of the important stuff. That's the problem.
Whoever tested
There
the
will
game needs to be
setups will be
fired,
coming back.
Okay.
Harry, you can't stop making enemies within Codemasters and EA. It's not a good idea.
I mean, come on now. Who tested the game? Pretty sure we were the ones that were the testers. All right, there we go. There's force feedback.
It's so much understeer down at Zone 1. I wonder who this game is going to suit more. Because we kind of said, didn't we? F122 suited me a little more. F123 suited you a little bit more. But who is F124 going to suit? That is the big question. So yeah, setups will be returning tomorrow.
I don't know,
It
man.
was going to be today. I just
I
didn't
think
get
we're
time
gonna
to
find
record
out in
one.
qualifying, but for me, I haven't felt like comfort yet in this game.
I feel like I'm getting there with it. I feel like I'm learning the limit a bit more, but I'm sure that's code for I'm going to stack it pretty much immediately.
Like, I'm getting there, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's just like the comfort issue. Even when I'm still recording the career mode videos, I'm just like, I don't feel like I can do everything I want to do with the car, because I'm like,
Oh, right, okay.
I'm gonna crash this car if I try it.
Right,
But
yeah,
like
yeah.
F123, I felt like I could almost do whatever I wanted. I just crashed.
Yeah.
Program complete. And a
You see
job
what I
well
mean?
done. We got some
What have you done?
Yeah.
How have you
I don't know,
stacked
I
it
just-
there?
The rear's just locked up on me.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's been one of the things. Like, I've been trying to really tune my cars to be exactly how I want them. F1 Manager 24, I'm hoping to play a lot of. That'll be another one I want to stream.
You know, many have asked me about F124 Manager or what F1 Manager 24.
You
and I
never
kept
made
saying-
videos on it, do you?
I know, and I kept saying no to this one, but I'm kind of like changing my mind on it. I think I might actually do something with it.
Yeah,
I kinda
I've
thought
been
about
lucky to
it,
play
and
it
I
a
was
couple of
like,
times.
Like, I could maybe, like, I think make a kind of story-themed series out of it.
Yeah, yeah. JJ Coney, walk one in, and Ty as well as Luca. Thank you both for the follows. Sorry, I've not been good with the notifications so far. Is F122 a good game to start with? I would say F123 is much better.
F123 was an overhated game.
I don't think it was overhated. I just think no one played it, did they? That was the problem.
Yeah, that's a good point. Not a lot played it. I think
Ugh!
F123 was my favorite game since F1 2020 for sure.
Yeah.
Personally, I actually enjoyed it more than 2020. So
I liked F1 2021. That was a fun game. Look at the tyre difference. Ugh. I've got a warning for pit lane speeding. I'm going to get done in, I think, this year by penalties. Like I said, I don't even know if there's any point in me earning the R&D chat. Like, there might genuinely be no point in me doing this. Bottle 212. No, this year, I'm not bottling it, chat. Get it clipped. Do what you want with that information. I'm not bottling it. This year is going to be clean. All the mistakes you've seen in the past, they're not going to be a thing anymore. Mainly because this game's quite easy. I'm absolutely going to bottle it. Don't worry.
Okay, guys, everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
Chat, interesting. F1 2012 is so fun, man. I want to do another... Obviously, I'm doing I need to go back to F1 Championship Edition and finally finish that at some point. And then after that... But yeah, then I want to do... Once I've done F1 CE, I fancy doing like a playthrough of all the old F1 games. Bard, welcome on in, mate. I'm doing well. Hopefully you are as well.
My car feels quite on edge once to step out.
Oh my... What is that? Am I on the same Cook tyres? No. Yeah, I was going to say, my car feels very slidey. Like, you overstep the mark even just a tiny bit, and immediately the car wants to rotate around on you.
Because temperature's
It's very
so
odd.
important for your tyres, cool-down laps are now vital after a push lap so that we don't light up the rubber too much, not to mention recharging the battery.
It would be very useful, Flash. If Trading 212 want to hit me up, I would absolutely do a sponsorship deal with them. Nakio, welcome on in, hope you are. Logan Sargent yesterday. Yeah, it's true. I do play F1 as Logan Sargent Simulator, I'm sorry. F1 Mega Career Mode will definitely be coming back as well. I've got the new version of the mod downloaded, ready to go, but of course we're using some of the hype for F1 24 still at the moment. I don't actually know exactly when the 2000 season will begin, but it'll probably be a couple of months away. Let's say, yeah, I want to go all the way through to the end of 2007 on that mod. I don't currently work with them, but I still have my affiliate link and everything with them. Whoa, what is that? I'm running normal brake bias and everything. It just... I'm really hoping it's the circuit that's low grip. Not
Yeah, I don't know. There's
our
not a lot of
driving.
grip, is there?
It feels really slidey.
Like, are you having any trouble under braking?
Yeah, well, I've just
Okay.
had one rear locking.
Yeah,
But then
it's
again,
just
I
like-
run my brakes quite risk off.
I had it down to 52, but I'm up to 56 now on the front
Okay.
brake. So
Right, yeah.
and it seems to be better now. Now tire wear is quite high here. I remember in my career mode video it was a 2-stop race,
Yes.
and then
yeah.
every other race after that was 1 stop, and I was like, oh okay, that sucks. But good news, if you're on PC, there's a mod. Makes 2-stop strategies the way to go.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting. Knights with the Fox, welcome on in, hope you're well. Are you done, are you, Gary?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm good here.
Let's say, let me just finish this lap, then try and bag a purple, and I'll be good to move into qualifying. Need to nail this final corner. Ugh, what's Ocon done? I always just watched Ocon bin it as well, so I think everyone's struggling. Come on, get the purple. There we go.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed.
Gary always race fixes chat. That's what you remember. So, I already know which team we're going to be running for the 2000 season, but I'm not going to announce it to you guys until the series returns. Yeah, Ocon definitely deserves a 5-second penalty. Yeah, no, it's just the rear of the car seems a bit snappy. Where are we at the end of session 1? 15th and 18th. I'm happy only being 3/10 off Gary there, to be honest. Because I did not do any push laps. Yeah, Jacques was harsh, but I think fair with... Well, I'd say some of it saying he's always been overrated, I think was a little bit too extreme. Williams RTG, I started that in January 2025. Good man, Michael. Good man. Apparently I've got all my R&D back again, so I've got no idea what's going on with that. Gary, do upgrades on the car.
You want me to do some upgrades?
Yeah, we need the upgrades, sir. Come on, we
I'm
need to be a
gonna
front
go-
runner.
Wait, let's see where we stack up in every department really quick. Aerodynamics,
pretty-
we are the 4th worst team.
Yeah, as
Chassis,
you'd
we
expect.
are 5th worst. Powertrain, we are 3rd worst. And durability, we are 2nd worst.
Fair enough.
I don't want to do... So, okay, so the AI itself is focusing in on an upgrade, apparently.
Oh,
it's doing it
is
in,
that
like,
what
place
my
of you.
R&D's getting spent of? Right,
I
that's a bit
guess.
odd. But
So
I'm
gonna
earning
do-
R&D.
You're actually doing 2 upgrades. I'm going to focus on a powertrain upgrade, then.
I've just
There we
lost
go.
all my R&D. What is
I
that?
don't know, it's weird. Alright, and we'll go to quick practice for the rest.
So stupid. So stupid. Are you going to do any more iRacing content? I need to. I just haven't had a chance to play it. I know how quick practice works, game. I so desperately wish there was an option just to say, yes, I played last year's F1 game. Now leave me alone, I know what to do. I need to, Eugene, you're right. I need to play more iRacing. But the problem is, I need to play more F1, I need to play more iRacing. I have so many things I need to do and just not enough time to do it. That's the problem. Like, this is kind of like the plan, chat. Like, longer term now is get a house with the girlfriend. Then that's like the huge expense. I mean, it will continue being an expense, of course. And try and just get that sorted. Then after that, save up enough that I can afford to buy an editor. Buy an editor? Pay an editor. Do that with the main channel, so obviously I can focus on other bits and pieces, and then hopefully down the line be in a position where I can then get another editor for some of the other channels and that kind of thing. And then we'll be golden, and then I'll just spend all day playing iRacing. And recording F1.
Alright. Did you set a goal with your specialist, by the way, the manufacturing expert?
No, I don't believe I can.
You can't even do that?
I've just got to complete a race weekend.
Oh, yeah, no,
apparently.
that's the goal I got to. Wait, is the goal
Yeah,
I
I
choose
think-
going to be the same thing for you?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. I don't really get to do anything. I'm just a backseat driver.
Yeah, you're just here.
Yep. Just vibing me. You know what it's like. Sorry, Toast. Hey, thank you very much, Swizzles. I appreciate it. Interesting errors. Very interesting. We will absolutely crash into each other at some point during this series. It's just what happens. So I got all but one of
Matt,
the
I haven't
available
told you,
R&D.
actually. Have you heard of the
Oh.
F1 exhibition?
Yes, it's
I'm
coming
going
to
to
Canada,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
boy.
been here already. I'm going to it on June 21st.
Nice. Say, my
Yeah.
mate went to the one in Austria and loved it.
Okay, okay. And I also there's a simulator experience you can get too.
Yeah?
So I bought that. It was like $15 extra or something. So I was just like,
Nice.
why not? We gained some experience, but we're still at 65 overall. They definitely changed the way the ratings work in the patch, I noticed.
Yeah, with some of them, yeah, they had to, didn't they?
Yeah.
Do it, Toast. Do it. I'm not going to bin it in qualifying, chat. That's the goal. Oh, my knees. I'm going to try and take qualifying. Not easy, but not too stupidly. I want to just get a lap on the board. Let's see, I can do... Gary, are you going to do upgrades? Or have you not got the R&D anymore?
I got 397 points to work with here, so we're going to do
My game has no idea how much R&D I've got. It's literally just moving around.
I'm going to do this one. Let me
Is it the
actually
beam
look
wing?
here. Yeah, so it does show the AI doing its own upgrade. So, yeah.
How stupid is that? So I can't do any upgrades, but the game can for me and
We
spend
found the
my
next
R&D.
bug. We found the next bug they need to work on fixing here.
I don't get how that like that's the whole point of Driver Career Mode this year is that everyone can do upgrades on the car apart from me. Oh man, welcome to Codemasters. So funny.
Under the bright lights of Bahrain, it is time
Right, come on then,
for
Gary.
qualifying.
First time ever
Position
on
up in the
F124.
air, who
Where are you
is gonna
qualifying, sir?
seize the
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna qualify in. Oh, this is Bahrain, so I'm gonna qualify. I'm thinking like.
19th?
No. I'm going 20th.
You reckon I'm gonna qualify, do you? This actually means something this year as well. Because of course, wait, it just means things now. We got a rivalry and everything. So
That's right. That's right.
This means a lot.
I hope I have force feedback here.
I hope you don't, because it'll
Then I'll
hopefully
be.
mean I've
Yeah,
got a
if I'm
better
running
shot.
a lap without force feedback,
Ah!
I am.
Gary, don't ready up. Don't ready up. Don't ready up. Don't ready
Okay.
up. Don't ready up.
Okay.
Shout, I've got to do predictions.
Favorite
Ah!
F1 driver? Well, Sebastian Vettel all time. And then right now, Zhou Guanyu and Carlos Sainz. I really like.
Shout,
Who's your guys'
predictions.
favorite?
Get it in. You got 1 minute. Go.
All right, let's hope I have
Go.
force feedback. Please,
Go.
please give me force feedback here.
Right, let's do this.
Here we go.
Who's going to take
First qualifying.
the number one?
And I have
Oh.
no force feedback.
And we've agreed not to use overtake as well, chat. I hope Gary remembered.
I have not used it. We're okay so far. I can't feel anything, so I'm just hoping for the best here.
Is that just a Moser plug, is it? Or
I think so.
if you
And they
qualify
have
me with no force feedback?
Optimize the game for it, because I made sure to get that, but oh, I can't feel anything. It's so weird.
We are expecting the AI to be OP in qualifying again, I assume?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Oh yeah, I've spun around.
Hey!
I couldn't feel anything in the car, so just you can't really be ready for any moment of slip there. It should be back.
I mean,
in
my
the race,
lap's
so
not
that's
been
just
good.
Awesome. Let's come back around and finish it anyways. Verstappen at the top of the board right now.
Come on, one more corner. I might not end up anywhere near anybody, but who knows? Oh no, I'm battling someone. I might beat someone else that isn't Gary at the end of qualifying. Yes! P18!
Let's go. I was beating somebody until I spun around.
That was me.
That's quite concerning.
It was, yeah. My first sector was not good, to be fair.
Lando no wins is technically right. He hasn't won twice, so.
Not yet, no. I bet I outqualified. No, I didn't outqualify Zhou. Okay.
Zhou's P14.
Obviously.
You got Gasly. You beat Pierre Gasly.
What happened to him?
Yeah, he's 3.4 seconds. He probably locked up.
My guess would be... Well, he didn't do a single lap in practice either, so I think Gasly can't do anything this weekend. I'm looking at that.
28.984 in Sector 1 compared to Matt with a 28.988.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't much
We
between
were
us then.
pretty well identical in Sector 1.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, to be less than a tenth away from the rest of the field, I'm not actually too disappointed with. If I got that lap nailed, I could have been a bit closer. But there we go. P18
well.
on the grid.
P8 while Piastri's down in 9th.
Yep.
Compared
We
to
are
their
coming
teammates
for that
in the
Red Bull
playoffs.
seat.
Yes.
The best one in this year's game is Stroll versus Alonso.
If I had no force
Alonso.
feedback on the start, I would like to request a restart.
Is there anything you can do to give yourself better odds, or?
Literally the only way to fix it is to just get off the track and then get back on the track.
What do you mean, get off the track and back on the
Like,
track?
example in time trial, restarting the lap. Or example in career mode, if I'm on practice, hit return to garage, then go back onto the track.
Really?
Yes, I've had to restart
very odd.
several. I usually have to do a restart like every other episode in the career mode for the race, because I'll start the race with no force feedback, and then as soon as you hit restart, it's there.
That is apocalyptically stupid. Welcome on, Hebrew. Hope you're doing well, mate. I feel like I have some semblance of confidence in the car. Like, my main aim today is just try and beat Gary. Ooh. Gary, if the race takes us like a week, we might get some rain looking at that.
Yeah, let's just wait it out.
Let's just wait out for rain. Easy. Great plan.
Opinion on cheese curds?
On what?
They're okay. They're all right.
What are cheese curds?
What's your opinion on cheese curds?
What are cheese curds? Gary, what are cheese curds? I'm sorry, I was talking and I was muted.
You don't know what cheese curds are?
I've got no idea what cheese curds are.
Are they just not a thing there?
Well, they might be. They might have a different name.
It's hard to describe. They're like little, like, chunks of cheese. Would kind of be like how I describe them. Like
little just chunks of cheese.
They're like chunks.
How big would you say these chunks are?
Like, I don't know, the size of like a thumb, if that.
The size of a thumb? That's quite
yeah,
a big
I mean, look
chunk.
at your thumb. You got a thumb. No, they're not the size of. They're definitely not the full length of a thumb. But like, it gives you the idea, like in terms of like width and depth.
Months of rumor and
right. Okay.
speculation all
You're just
comes
talking
to
about
an
chunks
end
of cheese,
today
I guess,
as
which
we
we do
return
have.
to
Yes.
racing for the
Fair enough.
opening event
Okay.
of what promises
23
to be
degrees
an
Celsius
enthralling
here.
season.
A
Welcome
bit
along then
cool.
to round
Bit cool
one of
night
this
here in
year's
Bahrain.
Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today, and this exceptional 3.36
Oh,
mile
Gary,
circuit.
I'm looking forward to this.
15
I must
corners
admit.
provide
Until your
plenty
false
of
feedback
overtaking
doesn't work.
opportunities.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about that.
The race not far away from
Are we going to
starting.
have any
Here's what
grid
today's grid
penalties
rundown
for the
looks
first
like.
round?
World
That's the big
champion
question.
Max Verstappen starts from pole position. Edging out
I'll be
Lando
honest,
Norris, who'll start from
Max
P2.
2/10 clear of
Moving on to the
Lando
rest
is
of
one of the
grid, we
biggest
have
margins I've seen on this game.
Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Sainz, Russell,
Everyone else is bunched up,
Perez,
as you would expect.
Oscar Piastri,
But
And they will
2/10 inside this game is
Maybe stay
actually a
like
lot.
that here.
Let's hope
Hulkenberg,
so.
Albon,
2 10s, 2 10s,
Joe,
3 10s,
Bottas, Hamilton,
4,
Sargent,
4.5.
Lewis Hamilton with a penalty.
Gasly.
Oh,
I'm
no.
17th.
I haven't seen this yet.
The
Magnussen.
last spot. That's it.
So how does Hamilton get a
Time to
penalty?
go
Like, what are
racing.
they?
And Magnussen, you're 19th.
We welcome to the commentary box.
What is
Anthony
that?
Davidson.
How are they taking penalties in race 1? So we're now P19.
How they got through? Yeah, 3. Oh, Gary, I assume
take
the
it.
rule as well about you can't start on mediums stays.
Are we still doing that?
I don't know. Do you want to still do that?
Doesn't matter to me. This is a 2-stop race, so we don't really.
Gary, it's only 20 laps.
And
How is it a 2-stop race if it's 20
it's
laps?
100% a 2-stop race.
Okay.
Keep in mind, because even though it's a shorter race, the tire wear is changed to match the length of the race.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Like, you can try a 1-stop, but like, just a fair warning. If you try a 1-stop, I'm gonna come and daddy dom you on the 2-stop.
Fair enough.
They want me to start on softs here. Actually, they want me to do a 1-stop race. So
You're having
everything
a
I
real
just said
fun
is
time with this,
quite
aren't you?
irrelevant now.
Lyric, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the 100 bits as well, mate. I appreciate it.
I don't know.
I
about
will
starting
try
on
not to
softs
bobble it.
here. So are we gonna do the rule of no medium start then?
I say we stick with no mediums as a rule.
All right. No mediums.
We've got to stick with that.
to start. Oh, of course we're sending in turn 1. If you guys watched F123, you know exactly what's coming here.
Oh, not some of Gary's eggy turn 1 dives. I'm not here for it, Gary. Oh, why have we left formation lap on? What's this? So Gary and I have a no medium tire rule for the start of races because normally it's the OP strategy. So we basically
Here we
banned
go. The
ourselves from
formation lap
using
is
it at the start of a
underway, and
race.
the track
Plus the
temperature
AI
looks
don't very
warm,
often,
may or may
as
not
clear
be
here.
on some of the team's hands for today's race.
So we got Hulkenberg and Magnussen, the 2 Haas cars, electing to start on the hard. Wow.
And why are they starting on the hards, Gary?
I mean, they started on wets yesterday, and it worked out pretty well. So, I
So
mean,
as all the cars take their positions
Because
on the grid,
Ferrari-powered
the
cars
OB
still have worse tyre wear,
for
even when the
today's
cars are
race.
equal.
But the question
Just like
I'm
last
asking
year.
is which teams have got it right and which teams have got it
no heroics in the Sandevore. All right. Oh my God, that
Gary.
Haas just whipped it back there.
I wish you good luck, sir.
I wish you good luck. Let's hope we don't have to
Sorry,
restart due
Bradson.
to a force
I've been
feedback
trying to read.
issue here. Your helmet is really bright.
It's orange is what it is. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
All right, here we
Come
go.
on, then. The
Race one
start of an
co-op
all-new
career
era.
mode.
We love it. DRS is disabled, apparently. And it's enabled.
I got force feedback. Let's go.
Woo! Hulkenberg's gone nowhere. Oh, great. Gary's going to be ahead of me.
I'm behind you, bro. Oh, we're just getting ran through. I'm just gonna... Yep.
I survived.
I gained.
It was not beautiful.
I know I lost ground. I'm P20.
I'm watching Joe and Hamilton go side by side at the top of the hill. Come on. So I've still got Logan Sargent on my inside. Yeah, it was not pretty, my dive at the first corner, but it had to be done. And down the inside of Joe Granu as well. Glorious. I've actually made some places, Gary. I'm happy with that.
I just gained 2 in the exact fashion you would expect here. I'm going to try and catch Hulkenberg off guard. A very bad start for Hulkenberg, who started P11. He's down to 18th place.
That start was okay. Now
That is terrible.
Well, it looks like Russell and I believe Charles Leclerc got the jump on Lando Norris. Start on the front rows down to 4th. Yeah, we'll see Hulkenberg on those hard tyres. Nothing he could do there. Just could not put the power down. But I'm still tucked up behind Hamilton, who might be the key to try and get me closer to the points.
Logan Sargent, P15. I made a video about saving his F1 career and put that out yesterday. And then, of course, during the Canadian Grand Prix, he crashes twice. I'm like, I could not have timed this video any better.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
My
How's
big
your
thing
straight line
here
speed
is,
looking?
I'll tell you next time we come around. I'm curious to see here how the ERS is going to kind of change some like outcomes here, because the ERS seems a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot more important to kind of manage, but like it's a lot easier to just, you know, burn through battery now.
And recharge. Oh, Ferrari's locked up. Just see that down the bottom of the hairpin, sorry.
The bottom of the hair.
Yep.
I'm going to try and
Bottom
throw
of
a
the
move on
hairpin.
Bottas in turn 10. Catch him off guard again. He made it easy because
Ooh.
he's no longer on the circuit.
I was going to say, someone's gone. What is that?
I didn't even have to, I scared him. I mean, goodness
So
gracious.
stupid.
There is
so
a lot
stupid.
of lockups. Like, it went from 0, of course, to like 100.
I'd argue it's 120. There's too many, easily. Like, I did a race at Silverstone today where, no joke, I think there were about 25.
That's crazy.
Like, every single lap someone did it.
You
Right,
hope
come on.
Logan joins an IndyCar team?
I can't see him doing IndyCar for some reason.
No, neither can I.
I can see him doing, like, World Endurance or something.
Although I did see him say one time he wishes his brother had focused on IndyCar, because his brother tried a career in NASCAR. Did not work out.
Well, I'm just sitting in the DRS at the moment, Gary. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's just kind of that DRS situation now. We just kind of wait for opportunities.
Yep. Welcome to F124, ladies and gents.
And speaking of people trying out NASCAR careers, Shane Van Gisbergen, what a lad. He is
Oh, it's a road
gonna
course,
be
though. He was always going
exceptional.
to do well.
Yeah, but he has been adapting extremely well, better than anybody that's ever attempted a career on ovals. He is doing fantastic.
What about Marcus Ambrose? He did all right, didn't he?
He did okay, but I never saw the adaptability out of him like SVG's showing.
I've missed this, Gary. Just us rambling whilst we sit in trains on the F1 game.
This is fun. You see right now there's a side-by-side battle between a McLaren of Norris and whoever the highest Ferrari is.
Yep. And he's bunching everybody up behind them.
So down the straight line, I definitely don't have a straight line setup, I guess, because, yeah, I'm getting quite destroyed. Oh my goodness, the back end I nearly lost the whole car right there.
So did I. I almost went straight into the back of Lewis.
Wow, we're slowing up early. Okay, sorry, Logan.
Yep.
Up the inside.
I'm not a fan of the way the AI are bunched up. It's really bad early on.
So you guys are seeing firsthand the issue with the AI that needs to be worked on. Now they are working on this. They are investigating it. That was like I was absolutely hammering in on the info on this. I was like, this needs to be addressed immediately because a lot of people play career mode, and to me, this is something that takes away a lot from the experience when it's just a big train.
Yes. Yeah.
So, but they did confirm this is being investigated. So hopefully the next patch, this is something we see addressed. If you're on PC, there is a mod that is like a 50% fix, and it certainly makes things a lot more fun and tolerable.
I mean,
if you want that
what
mod,
would
it's in
you
my
say they
description
need to do?
of the last video.
I would say, like, make the DRS less effective.
I think it's a combination of things, though. DRS being enabled on lap 2, I think that one lap earlier certainly causes a bit of that.
Yep, definitely.
The dirty air, so example, the mod that fixes it quite a bit, what he changed in the mod was the DRS and the slipstream levels.
Yep.
And, as well, the dirty air effect on the car.
Right, okay.
So clearly there's some things there, but I think as well, I think the battery, the new ERS as well, maybe plays a bit of a role. Because it
think
feels like a
ultimately-
lot easier to stick with cars in front of you with the battery.
Yeah. And I think ultimately as well, it's the car performance is so close. Yeah, they might
I
only
think
be a
it's another
second apart in
good point.
qualifying, but it's not the way in
Yeah.
the race.
Like, I remember one of my first races, the Sauber was able to basically stick with a Red Bull as long as it was within a second.
That was a
And then
beautiful little
As
move.
soon as it fell out of the DRS, it's gone. See you later.
Yeah. I will take that move on Lance Stroll up until the points we go early on. I mean, top 3 are broken free, but there's still battles going on for P4 down. I'm just waiting for
I
Ocon to
think I'm going
lose
to be
the
able to
range
line
to
up Joe
Oscar.
here into turn 1. He's just not quite... Hamilton's really off right now. P13.
Yeah, well, that's the problem for the AI, isn't it? They just cannot make moves. Unless they're at the front of a train. They just can't do anything. I think Ocon's lost the DRS now? Yes, he has. Okay. So,
I'm gonna
Gary,
go
we're
bit of
fighting for
battery.
P9. Oh, no!
Going around the
Esty!
outside. Thank you very much. We get the overtake done on Mr. Zhou Guan Yu up into P14. They are going at it. Zhou's going to fight back. I'm going to let him have the inside if he wants
Okay,
it.
you're in the top 10.
He's going to back out. Oh, Stroll with the lockup. And now we're the top running Canadian up into P13. If we can't beat Matt, it's to focus on Canada at that point. Who's going to be the highest finishing Canadian? Oh, another lockup. Oh, no, this is not a good one.
It's
It's right
so
on us.
dumb.
Oh, my goodness.
So
That nearly tore our
stupid.
front wing completely off there. Hamilton's off. Hamilton's off. That was
What's
not
that?
a lock,
3
that
and
was
3
him being
quarters?
side by side with Albon into turn 10.
Right. I mean, I'm really happy the fact that I've somehow latched onto this group further up. Because Leclerc and Lando were fighting again.
Honestly, these lockups are going to be what breaks up the field and actually makes it more natural.
It is, yeah. This is what I found in races. Yeah, not being funny, chat, but we've kind of absolutely been really lucky so far in this race. If I can just hang with this group, then we're in a really good spot. Like a really
I'm gonna
good
line
spot.
up
The
Albon for a
only
move
thing,
here up the inside.
the only thing I'm worried about
Gives
is
us
Leclerc
plenty
and
of room. I'm
Norris,
going to clear him at the apex there. That works pretty well for us. P11.
or me doing that. That's the other problem. If I bottle it, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Like, I am so sorry I'm not reading chat as much in this first race, or reading net notifications, but I want to start this year's game strong. I'm being a bad streamer, I'm sorry. But I cannot thank you guys all enough for coming round still. Williams RTG, yes, tomorrow.
If you think you can
That's
get
the
past,
plan.
make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Oh, someone break it down. Aston Martin gone. I think that's Stroll, Gary. You're going to be top
clear.
Canadian.
Oh, yeah, he's out. Lancelot gone.
Have you
Our
noticed as
first-
well? Yeah, mechanical failures are pretty much
Yeah.
always Aston Martin or McLaren.
So I've only done one career race since the patch, and it was a McLaren that went out in Canada.
Yeah. I've had like 4 for each of them. And Max Verstappen twice.
Oh, okay.
Safety car right now would have been interesting, but I'm not going to moan that we've not had one. AI definitely seem weaker in race pace than qualifying. Oh, yellows, someone else gone.
I don't see anything right now. It
It's
must be
Alpine,
behind.
I think. Yeah.
It is an Alpine.
Esteban Ocon, it's always him. No, it must be
it's
Gasly.
Gasly, because yeah, Ocon's right in front of me.
Engine's running too hot.
So two
Engine's
mechanical.
running
Hey,
too
there's 2
hot.
cars
Keep it
stopped
victim
on the
for now,
racetrack
please.
right now.
I was just
Safety
thinking
cars
that.
are on increase. Man, that'd be a safety car in F123.
Yeah,
Most of the time.
easily.
I have seen
Easily.
sometimes 2 cars stopped and no safety car, but most of the time it is. I like the pace right now. The Alpine's struggling, and we are reeling in Ocon. We're going to be all over him by the end of this lap. And actually, Matt, I'm surprised by how good these softs feel. on
Yeah,
lap
they've done
8.
well, haven't they? They've done really well. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit stuck still behind this gaggle. Can't really do anything about it, which is a bit of a shame.
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
I'm not going to box this lap, chat. We're going to go one more just because I'm a bit worried about how long the mediums will have to go.
I don't really want to
And
hit.
oh, okay. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's all right then. If Gary's not pitting either, then he's in trouble more than I am, which he is going to pit.
I don't want to pit, but I'm going to, just to stay on strategy here. The thing
Needs
here
to try
is
and get back with
undercut.
Lando and Leclerc.
Someone's got Hulkenberg's got a 10-second time penalty.
Is that for
Good
doing a
stop.
really bad strategy?
Undercut is extremely powerful in this game.
Have you found that? I haven't found that.
I've found it's massive.
Only on certain tracks.
I swear it's been every track for me. Like, oh, I'm 3 seconds back. I'm just gonna pit 1 lap earlier, and I'll be 2 seconds ahead of that guy.
Really? So I
Yeah.
haven't really found that. I do like the fact that we still get the objectives in these races.
That is
That
nice.
is quite cool.
The engine, so I've currently got the engine temperature one. That's probably
Same.
the most annoying
Yeah.
objective, because it's like, my guy, I'm not gonna slow down or pull out a line right now. Like, I am slipping and sliding like crazy on this hard compound.
Box
Wait,
now,
you've gone
please,
hard?
box this lap.
Yes,
Why?
everyone else has.
Fair enough.
I'm just rolling with the, I'm rolling with the flow for this first race. Just kind of making sure we get through it. Our long-term goal is to beat Matt 212 to get that spot at Red Bull.
100% races would just get really dull in this series. Like, what we like about it is just how it's short, frantic kind of racing.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. With a
35%
nice
races as well allows Matt and I to get a lot more done.
Exactly, that's the other big one. I've jumped Lando in the pit
Okay,
somehow.
stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you
Ah, Perez and Sainz! What is going on here? Perez just jumped the turn 1 curve.
So much smoke there in turn 1.
That is so silly. What on
I
earth
am
was that?
really struggling right now in the hard.
I'm loving my mediums. Admittedly, I've been on them for 2 corners.
Joe didn't even go for an overtake. He just decided to go to my rear wing and follow. Not gonna complain. Keeps us ahead.
So
Trying to
now I
find
believe it's a Haas
comfort.
1-2.
Oh, so Norris is the worst running McLaren now. He's really
Yeah, and I
fallen off.
jumped Norris in the pit somehow. I think he got a slow pit stop. Because I'm not much ahead of him, but obviously I was about a second and a half behind, and I came out a second and a half in front. Well, Gary, you know the man that we're both trying to beat to his seat, don't you?
You're right.
I can
Look at
see
the
him.
Mercedes up there getting engulfed.
I did use 6th gear in the pit lane, but that was more because I was trying to spam to get the car back in gear.
It's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
Oh, Ferrari, what are they doing?
We've hit that point where I've drained my battery. Okay.
So Norris might just drop away now.
Michelle passed
Ah!
me with the DRS and then locked up in turn 1.
Oh, I'm so scared one of these guys is going to lock up. Oh, Perez with an error. We're going to switch Oscar on the exit. Yes. And now Sergio Perez, the man that is under pressure inside Red Bull. Rumour is one of these rookies could have his seat next year. And I'm all over his gearbox. Gary?
What?
Have you seen who I'm directly behind in this race?
I don't know. Perez?
It is Sergio Perez.
Is he running
I
that
am
bad?
loving this. He's running in 8th place currently.
Okay.
That would certainly do me some favours, wouldn't it, within Red Bull?
My pace was fine right up until the hard went on, and then it's just like a total different scenario now. My plan here is, I think Lewis, I'm going to let Lewis go and just have him pull me.
I must admit, the AI definitely seemed to be quicker in the second stint so far. First of the Haas cars in.
Gap to your
It's
teammate
going to be
behind,
Magnussen.
4.5
Let
seconds.
Lewis go right here. There he goes. And then we will
I
just
wa-
settle in behind him.
I'm watching Ferrari's civil war right now. Leclerc and Sainz seem to want to go side by side every lap.
He races me harder than everybody else. Welcome to a teammate that's getting fired, my guy.
Well, Leclerc's hanging on at the moment. Put it that way. Come on, or get a good line on Perez down the hill. Down the inside. Oh, lock the rears up. It's a big move. It's a power move.
Nice move.
But it's a
Good
completed
job.
move. We love it. Sergio Perez, goodbye. Up into P7 we go. I mean, the problem is, unless we get a real backlog at the front, I can't really do better than P5, annoyingly. P4 even, because Hulkenberg's still out.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
How you feeling, Gary?
I mean, I'm hoping Hamilton pulls me up to that group.
Oh, Hulkenberg in. So Russell's got a
pretty
bit of a
well all I got.
breakaway. But Alonso and Verstappen could well keep fighting. Ah, Sainz again! What is that? Just go the other side of him. P4 on debut would be wild. I would absolutely take it though here. Like, if we could somehow lock down a P4 finish, I mean, Alonso and Verstappen are costing each other. There's every opportunity there might be more to be had. I think the win's gone, unless Russell locks up. But imagine a podium on debut. I think Red Bull would promote me right then and there. Create a series will likely only ever happen once I've moved out.
All right. Battery's been saved up relatively well over the last few laps. We are reeling in that group with Lewis. He's just kind of pulling me up into the mix, which is perfect.
What lap do you reckon you're going to get here? Because none of us are really fighting as much
I don't know.
anymore.
I mean, 17, 18 at this rate.
Okay.
If it works out.
Say, because the only ones that are still ever battling is Sainz and Leclerc, and they seem to be a lot better with each other. It's actually Verstappen and Alonso that are putting
Even
on
if
a
they're
fight.
not battling, though, like, if they're in a train, they're still slowing down, right? So
Not always.
that's what I found. Because you still cannot maximize your potential if you're just following another car.
Oh, Perez does not want to be behind me. Ah!
Okay, mate.
Now that's what we want to hear.
Sainz is ahead of you. They're holding us up now, so let's please try and get past as soon as possible and get on with our race. Push, push.
I reckon Christian Horner's already been on the phone to him, saying, get on with it, Sergio. You're not losing to a V-carb. But I tell you what, Max and Fernando have dropped back straight into our clutches. It's probably only going to be another lap if those two keep battling until we're in the DRS. And the team have told me, Gary, I've got to make the move on Carlos Sainz. Not that they're
My
optimistic.
objective is simple: pass Lewis
You might experience
Yep.
some understeer now
Not
that you're
going
in the
to do
wake of
so
the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as
until
possible.
the time is right. Ocon's starting to fall off that group.
Yeah, I was looking at that. He seems to definitely be having a little less pace now.
Yeah, and George is just kind of on his own. Verstappen's going at it with Alonso. Yeah, we're not really gaining anymore, so unless something happens, we're not going to get to that group.
I'm focusing so much. Have a good one, BZ. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Oh, Hulkenberg, hello.
Now, if Ocon just loses the DRS to that train, it's game on. He is going to drop like a rock.
"60 seconds of unskippable lads. That is disgusting. I'm so sorry.
I was just happy they had a standing start in Montreal. I was like,
Yes.
worried they were going to do the safety car start.
Using a 44, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. 5 laps to go, Gary.
I think Ocon's losing that DRS.
Yeah, if not now, probably next lap. Say, everyone around me is getting quicker and quicker. I've not really got much fight
we're
against
approaching
Sainz at the
pit
moment.
window. You're going to be on softs.
But it is still Alonso and Verstappen, who go side by side every time to turn 1. But Leclerc is there. Dylan, thank you for the follow as well.
Okay, the car ahead's beginning to pull away. You know what to
Ah! Alonso making it. Verstappen refusing to give up the place, though.
We can see the train, we just can't get to the train.
Killing spree, thank you for the follow as well.
Magnussen's going at it with some cars back there.
Oh, that was close. Come on. Sainz, get on with it, sir. Don't drop the range now. That Ferrari picks off so well off the corners. I'm really not convinced I can do anything, though, here, chat, with 4 laps to go. Ugh. Starting to struggle more with the tyres. But, yeah, unless Alonso and Verstappen really slow each other down, we're kind of a bit stuck where we are. Not that we're in a bad spot, but I just can't do much more with it. Alonso again to the outside. Will Max give him the room? Alonso again, he makes it happen.
This would not make
and
sense
just off the
right
exit
now to go
corner.
for an overtake on Lewis, so we're just going to let him maintain.
I guess we just got to try and save battery up for the last 2 laps. That's all we
Just
can
kinda
really
trying to work
do.
with him, so we can close in on Esteban.
Yeah, Reese
in
is
the
your bang
Alpine.
on. That's what we've got to do.
That whole situation at Alpine kind of went overlooked yesterday in Montreal with the team orders there.
Right, we're going to have to go for it.
Kind of flew under the radar.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
I mean, it was pretty clean, actually. I'll take that. Yeah, I was going to say to you about that later on, Gary.
What,
Because
about the
it seemed
Alpine?
like... Yeah.
Now, did they tell Ocon Gasly was going to let him back through?
No.
Okay. If I was Esteban Ocon, there's no chance I was moving over, but
Yeah, but if you're Esteban Ocon, you're trying to also prove to any other team on the grid that they should sign you.
that is true. Now, do we think,
Like, he was
where do we
kinda-
think he's going to go? He said he was announcing his plans very soon.
Yeah. World Endurance.
Oh, okay.
China, I reckon.
Pulling out
He's
a
going to learn
second lap on the
Chinese.
car behind. Really good stuff.
Alonso keeps trying the same move on Max Verstappen. This isn't the wily old fox, I know. Come on, Leclerc. At least make things interesting.
3 laps to go. Magnussen's battling with Albon. Quite hard from the looks of it. We are within 2 seconds now of Ocon.
He's dropped off the range, though, hasn't he?
He's been kind of just, yeah, right flirting with that DRS range of that group.
I would
If
love a
Hamilton
podium here, but...
Can get DRS of Ocon, it's going to be game on at that point. I would love to come out of here with at least a point.
It'd be a good way to start the year, wouldn't it? Double points
Yeah.
of ECARB. I need to see Alonso try and go for a different move on Max.
Oh, that
'Cause at the
gap's
moment
coming
he-
down now. 1.7, gonna be 1.6 here.
Oh, come on. Get the throttle
Ocon's
down.
losing all the time at the worst time possible. 2 laps to go.
Sorry, Bradson. I'm concentrating so much.
We're gonna follow Lewis for 1 more lap, and then final lap, it's just game on at that point.
Oh, the mediums are going. The mediums are definitely starting to go. It is so scary.
1.4. I'm not even concerned about Hamilton. He's got no pace right now. 1.2. So Hamilton's going to have DRS for sure on Ocon. Coming to the front straight away here at the final lap. Going to have DRS probably right here as well. He will. And I'm going to try and get them both into turn 1 if it works out.
It's a good idea, Reese's Pieces. Come on, I gotta stay in that range. The AI now, you know when they're using all their battery up, that
I
kind of
just
thing.
noticed them kind of take off, and I'm like, oh no. Hold on a moment.
I got 7/10 either side of me to the Ferraris. Ugh.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race.
1 lap to
Final
go
lap.
in Bahrain. Save some battery, but try
The car car behind
Is Hamilton close enough to make a move? No, he is not.
Oh, Alonso's struggling. Leclerc's going to have him here, I think. Is Alonso going to go defensive? No, he's got enough straight line speed. How has he got the speed? I've not got anything left. Come on, just bring home P5. Tyres are gone. Front right is graining terribly. Well, I'm sure he's won races before in our series, Gary, but I don't think he's led a championship before now. But George Russell, it's looking like a pretty emphatic victory here in Bahrain, isn't it?
Yeah, he's out there in front. He's given up the gap, but he's managed it enough, so...
And are you about to move yourself into the point, sir?
I'm going to make an attempt. Ocon just went into harvesting, still not close enough to make a move. Right
yeah, AI definitely now harvesting. Come on, I'm getting closer to Leclerc.
It's going to be one shot.
Oh, I think they've all used their battery. Gary, they've got nothing. They've got absolutely nothing. One more corner.
Advantage of that. Thank you very much.
Oh, I've locked up the rears. Leclerc's turned in. George Russell will win the Bahrain Grand Prix, but a move at the final corner. P4.
All right. We'll get a point out of her.
Oh, boy. I will take that.
So we learned very quickly, though, it's just very important to make sure you're in that DRS train early.
Yes.
That's where we made a mistake in this race. So we will definitely go into Jeddah with a bit more of a
That's it then for another spectacular
let's smarten up on
Grand Prix
that
here
front,
in Bahrain,
basically,
and a real
mentality.
champion's drive to take the win.
I mean, in my defense,
So
chat,
George Russell,
Charles there really squeezed me.
always great to kick off the season with a race victory.
Like, I was going down the inside already.
And it's really good for your
Leclerc was like, I'm just going to put
I
me
need
to
to
the
remind
inside.
myself here. I need to hide my webcam for the results
And I'm not backing out of it.
of
if George
race one.
Russell's
So you
going
guys
to do
can see a
that.
black screen for just a moment. Ignore that, and then
After an
I'm
excellent
gonna.
performance
That's not
in
what
the
I
Grand
want.
Prix, I'm sure
I
Was
just
it
wanna
that
do
disgusting?
that there,
amongst the
just so
Mercedes team. And
I always
they're
get
Like,
comments
Charles
that
made
my
it
camera's
harder.
in the way of the race results. I don't want.
I didn't take Charles out. He
So
turned
you
in
guys
on
see
me.
me in a minute.
I did lock the rears slightly, but that's by the by. It was my corner.
Oh,
And I
here we
didn't
go.
bottle it. It was.
If you say it's my corner, you already lost the argument. Okay. I don't care.
So true. So true. Oh, man.
Lando Norris is the king of my corner.
Yep. That's
It's
fair
always
enough.
his corner.
Well, there we go then, Gary. It is George Russell who claims victory here in Bahrain ahead of Verstappen and Fernando Alonso there. What's that? 5 cars from 5 different teams on the podium.
Yep.
But already, Sergio Perez under pressure in that Red Bull team, losing out to one of the V-Carbs there. Both of us making big moves. Only Stroll and Gasly unable to see the checkered flag there. And nice to see Hulkenberg's strategy worked out well. 11th to 18th, but he did get fastest lap.
And P5 for us in the Constructors following this Grand Prix. We got more points than McLaren.
And we're only 2 back from Aston Martin as well. There is Mercedes lead the way, 1 ahead of Red Bull. Thank you all so much for watching the opening round of the season. And yeah, we'll be back next time, ready on the Jeddah Corniche.